I can't believe what I'm hearing. Halloween Kills is so good, and I have to wait 10 months for it? I got you, didn't I? Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on this video. My name is Chris. The first screening of Halloween Kills happened last night in California. I even had my own pass to go out and see this thing, but I'm in Texas. That's in Cali. I just couldn't make it out there. However, reactions are starting to pour online from the audiences who did see the movie, and there's a lot to talk about. But I want to make it very clear, guys, this video will be completely spoiler-free. I'm not going to share anything that'll ruin the movie for you. I didn't even dive deep enough to find heavy spoilers that are probably online right now. I'm only going to share generic reactions and little tidbits that'll still keep us excited and surprised for when Halloween comes out in 10 months. But I do need you guys to leave a like, because from the sound of this screening, it might be the best Halloween movie yet. And comment down below of what you think of these tidbits. And after the movie had its screening, I had an endless number of people starting to email me claiming that they've seen the film and that they can share all this stuff with me. To verify, I'm giving you people who have actually seen the movie and are not making it up. I'm making sure that they have actual passes and proof that they were at the screening, because some bozos out there were sending me details that were in the leaked Halloween Kill script that now, thanks to this screening, we know is completely fake. One of the first official reviews from someone who went to the screening goes as, with all the buzz surrounding Halloween Kills and the final chapter of this trilogy, the director and writer finally delivered a solid sequel that will impress more than depress. This will probably be the best time the franchise has gotten a smooth test screening with no problems whatsoever. I won't give out any spoilers due to respect of Universal and diehard fans, but I will say this: 1978 is back, and I felt that every time the flashbacks happened, the tone, the feel, the music, even the shape's attitude and movements, it's all there. As for present day, I don't think horror has felt more organic and emotional in my entire life. David Gordon Green has not disappointed. Okay, diving in a little bit to what he said here, we've known for the longest time there will be flashbacks in this movie. I've covered that in a previous video. We've even had set photos where there's an actor wearing the original 1978 Michael Myers mask, or at least a replica of it. So a good portion of this film was gonna take place the night of the original Halloween movie, and that terrified us because we all thought it meant that they were gonna show us how Michael Myers got arrested, taken away, and put into an asylum, and that would have lowered his threat level to see Michael Myers in handcuffs and be taken away. But from the sounds of this, the flashbacks are pulled off perfectly. They managed to capture the same feel from the original movie, combining it with the music, the tone. Someone even asked people working at Blumhouse if they will use the same blue lighting effect that they did in the original movie that was never really replicated, and they said yes, they will have that blue light effect. But now jumping to another reaction that really might blow some of our minds, again, and no spoilers. This person got secondhand information from someone at the test screening saying, got word of Halloween Kills test screening. 1, the script floating around was shocker, a fake, nothing like the movie. 2, the movie is like Halloween on acid. It's balls to the wall crazy. 3, the movie has some great callbacks to past Halloween films but remains original. And a final thing he tweeted under there: he told me in a non-spoiler way that there is another past character who returns that has not been publicized yet. What? There is only one person out of all the Halloween franchise I can think of that was not cast in this movie and fans were pretty upset about. Danielle Harris. Now again, I don't know this for sure. I think to any Halloween fan seeing the cast list and knowing every legacy character that is joined, how can it not be Danielle Harris? Of course she would return. She's a very beloved character in the Halloween franchise. Other than that, what, do you bring back the son in Halloween H2O? I know that person is in a different timeline that doesn't connect to this new one, but so was Paul Rudd's Tommy Doyle, and they wanted to make Paul Rudd Tommy Doyle in this Halloween Kills movie. So just because they're in a different timeline that is no longer canon in these new Halloween films does not exclude them from showing up. So if it is Danielle Harris who pops up in this movie, who knows if they'll even make her related to the Strode family, a cousin, a long-lost sibling. Mary Laurie Strode had an affair in between her marriage and gave up a child. But what her role could be in this film puzzles me. Who knows if she would even be a good guy? Remember, they were setting her up to be evil at the end of that Halloween movie until they just let that all go. Another great thing they point out here, though, is that this Halloween movie does have some callbacks, but it remains original. One of the things that made Halloween fans upset with the 2018 version is that there were callbacks endlessly to previous Halloween movies, and it made the film feel more like a movie down memory lane instead of trying to be its own thing. But I think this time around they kept it to a minimum and will give us a lot more originality in this film. And the thing we all knew about Halloween Stabby Stabby is that this movie will stabby stabby. Now, this person mentioned that this movie is Halloween on acid. It's balls to the wall crazy, and I just made a video talking about how I believe this new Halloween movie is trying to break the record for most on-screen takedowns by Michael Myers. With the title they chose, of course they're going to want to go ahead and do that. And I had someone message me from the test screening saying how much he enjoyed the movie. He really liked it. The crowd was cheering, clapping. And once the film ended, it seemed like everyone had a smile on their face except his girlfriend. The man told me his girlfriend thought the movie was way too much, that it was over violent, that it was a little in her face and it just made her uncomfortable. Some of you might think that's a negative, but to me that only excites me further, stating that there are some really gruesome takedowns in this movie that you will not expect. And I have missed cinema and theaters having these horror movies with really gruesome takedowns. Everything seems so generic and bland, and sometimes we get off-screen takedowns that are like, what's the point of me watching this horror movie? All these reactions only pump me up further, and it's such good news that it got positive reactions, because when Halloween 2018 had its first reactions, its test screening reactions online, they were pretty mixed and they were leaning more on the negative side, and it caused the studio to change a few things about the movie, mainly its ending. Originally, Halloween 2018 had a showdown ending between Laurie and Michael Myers where they were fighting outside the house. I highly doubt that they'll change anything with Halloween Stabby Stabby, and they'll keep it just the way it is, because this sounds good. So anyways, guys, you hear these reactions online. What do you think about it? Who do you think this mystery return character is? Anything and everything, you guys go ahead and leave your thoughts down below. Be sure to like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at 3C Film Review. As always, I'm Chris. Take care.